Eric here with TeamEccenTrick, and I'm bringing you guys my ABC deck list. This deck, I've been testing it a lot, especially now that Platinum Gadget is out through Dual Power. Platinum Gadget just lends a new dynamic to this deck, just being able to extend its plays and going, further and further into establishing bigger boards. I just really like this deck now that Platinum Gadget is out. It just allows you to really extend boards and just make way stronger plays and things like that. It's just such a good extender. But without further ado, guys, we're going to get right into the profile. But before I start, I wanted to let you guys know that skateboarding season is upon us, and I'm going to be trying to still bring you guys as consistent content as possible. It's just with skateboarding, things like that, and filming. It's going to be kind of tough. I know that we've been also posting a lot of duel videos lately, not as many deck profiles. A lot of people are pretty much satisfied with their lists, so it's kind of tough to update lists when everybody's satisfied with them, but I'm going to see if I can get people to adapt their lists and evolve a bit. I know that I've been working on a lot of decks myself. I'm working on Necros and Cyber Dragons and things like that. It's just a matter of time and, obviously getting the funds to build new decks for the channel and things like that. So we're going to get right on the profile now, though. So we're going to start off. We have AAA, Triple B, and Triple C. Figure that's without debate. This is standard lineup. You just play 3 of everything, and then last but not least, 1 heavy mech support armor. I like this card because it acts as a wolf bark. You normal summon this, and you get to special summon a light union monster from your graveyard. So it's a really good extender. That's essentially what I feel this deck is really good at doing, is just extending and going all out with plays and setting up boards and things like that. So we play 10 union monsters then in the forms of that. After that, we're going on. We play the Gadget engine. We play triple gold and triple silver. The thing about these is that they're really good starters, especially if you draw a piece in the union hanger. It just allows you to get into a really good turn 1 board, really good combo. It allows you to extend really, really well. After that, we're playing triple Galaxy Soldier. I figure Galaxy Soldier is inherently good in ABC because you want your pieces engraved, so just ditching them to essentially get a Cyber Dragon Infinity out of the deal is never a bad thing. You're only ditching your cards that benefit, so just being able to do that really helps. So we play triple Galaxy Soldier, and then after that, the Symphonic Warrior engine, we play triple guitar and double mics. This essentially acts as a Brilliant Fusion engine, because when this is in your scale, you can discard 1 card for cost, and then special summon a different Symphonic Warrior from your deck, namely Mics. And then when Mics is normal or special summoned, you get an additional normal summon that turn. And what's really cool is there are scenarios where I'll draw 1 of each of these, and that's actually scales, so it also allows you to pendulum summon, which adds a really cool dynamic to the deck, because if you have a lot of pieces in your hand, you can just go off and just make rank 4s and make crazy link plays and things like that. So you're never really doing anything bad with these cards unless you brick like all of them. But either way, these cards just generally are really good. So and then after that, we're getting into the spell cards. We play triple Union Hanger, obviously, field spell, really, really strong. We play double Instant Fusion, and I'll show you guys why. We are playing 1 card that allows us to extend and get into Cyber Dragon Infinity a lot easier. So play 2 copy of Instant Fusion. We play double Terraforming because it's at 2. Play 2 Called by the Grave because Ogre and Ash and things like that really fuck with this deck. So just being able to negate them is really, really strong. And then last but not least, we play 3 1-up spells. We play Foolish Burial to send pieces that we need. 1 Upstart Goblin so that we can dig deeper into our deck, and then 1 Monster Reborn. That's all standard stuff. And then for the trap cards, we play 4 of them. We play a Solemn Brigade. We play 2 Strike, 1 Warning, 1 Judgment. The thing that I noticed about this deck is that sometimes if you're only establishing a board full of monsters only, you're really not doing too much. You only have like 1 or 2 disruptions at max. So I figure playing kind of a small trap lineup that's relatively strong, it at least bolsters the boards that you can make with this deck and just makes it so that your deck is a little bit stronger. Now we're getting into the extra decks. So we play triple ABC Dragon Buster. That's that's beyond debate. And then 1 Parapsychroid. Now the reason why I'm playing the Parapsychroid is obviously the instant fusions, so that if you end up with the Mics on board and there's no way to get into the Cyber Dragon Infinity, you can at least instant fusion and then make an Infinity. So it just again allows you to establish really strong turn 1 boards and just kind of get 1 more negate on board. Not only that, in a scenario where like you're trying to kill your opponent, you can attack your opponent directly with this. So like this allows you to just do more damage. So that's it for the fusions. Then for the links, we have one Borrelsword Dragon just for OTKs, one Nightmare Griffin in case you have to discard one of your Solemns off of your Symphonic Warriors. You can get into this and reset it. One Summon Sorceress, so you can bring things back. Platinum Gadget. This card is amazing. I'll just read off what it does really quick. Cannot be used as link material the turn it is link summoned, so that's unfortunate, but nonetheless. During your main phase, you can special summon one level 4 or lower machine monster from your hand to the zone this card points to. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one level 4 gadget monster from your deck. You can only use each effect of Platinum Gadget once per turn. So like I said, this just allows you to extend your plays because you can just keep using your pieces and linking off with them and looping them and then going in other links and things like that. And this just allows you to extend that by allowing you to summon a piece or summon whatever level 4 machine monster you want from your hand to a zone that this card points to. So it just allows you to just keep going and keep playing cards. One Clipboard Genius. This card is actually also a really good machine link. This actually allows you to negate something. And you target one card on your field that's face up and one card on your opponent's field face up, and you negate them both using this. So it allows you to shut off like floodgates and things like that. So that's really strong. One Proxy Dragon. The only reason why the Proxy Dragon is in here is in case you go into the Nightmare Griffin. If you can get into like some crazy extensive elaborate combo and you need to make sure that your Infinity and your Buster are both alive, you just put this underneath the Griffin and then you make the Infinity and the Buster next to the Proxy Dragon, and then basically it allows you to set your trap card that you discarded. It's an extensive combo. You just have to kind of go into Griffin, set one of your trap cards back from grave, and then have both Infinity and Buster. And I've done it multiple times where that happens, so it's just kind of like a way to make sure that all your cards are alive with Griffin on board, because Griffin says your cards have to be linked in order for their monster effects to go off. So that's it for the link monsters. And now for the XCs, the Infinity package. It's necessary in my opinion, especially nowadays. You want to bolster your boards and make sure that your boards have as many negates and disruptions as possible, and Infinity is just such a good card, especially for ADCs, because again, you're getting into it with either Symphonic Warrior, Mike's, or Galaxy Soldier. So if you're ditching with Galaxy Soldier, it's just, you're ditching your cards that benefit. There's no downside. So after that, one Tornado Dragon just to blow up back row, because sometimes back row can be very problematic for this deck, and clearing it out is really strong. One Bujin Tsukiyomi, so you can dig into your cards and try and dig for your trap cards, given you're in the right scenario. And then one Gear Gigan X so that you can keep searching and going into combos and keep extending. So that's it for the deck profile, guys. I'm going to show you guys a combo really quick so that you guys can see some of the really extensive combos you can go into and kind of like some of the boards you can set up with this. So like I said in the deck profile, I'm going to show you guys kind of a basic combo with ABCs that you can do if you're playing essentially the version that I'm playing. It's not too difficult of a combo. It just involves really sequencing your plays properly and just kind of knowing what cards to play and when. So we're going to get started. In order to perform this combo, you're going to need one gadget. Doesn't matter if it's gold or silver. One ABC piece. As long as it's A or C, you don't want B. You want B in the deck. So you want A or C. Preferably A I like to start with, but you can start with C as well. You just search out the A instead. And then you need Union Hanger, which is going to get you your search into your other pieces. So we're going to start the combo off. So we're going to start off with Union Hanger. And Union Hanger, you're going to search out your C. And then after that, you're going to normal summon Silver Gadget. You're going to use Silver Gadget's effect, and you're going to special summon your C. Now from here, you're going to equip using Union Hanger, B to C. And then after that, you're going to overlay. Going to go into Gear Gigan X, sending your B to the graveyard, and B is going to get you to search, and you're going to search off the B, and you're going to search your Heavy Mech Support Armor. So now, you're going to use Gear Gigan X to detach your C, and you're going to search for a level 4 lower machine. You're going to search for your Symphonic Warrior guitar. As you can see, this combo is kind of similar to a combo that I posted a long time ago. It's just a little bit different because it allows you to extend your board a little further, because Summon Sorceress is now a reprinted card that we all have access to, so it makes it a lot easier. So you detached your C off of your Gear Gigan X to search for your Symphonic Warrior guitar. You're going to activate your guitar, and you're going to use guitar to discard your A. So now you can see you have all 3 pieces engraved, but now you're going to use guitar, and you're going to special summon Mike's. I prefer to special summon Mike's here. because you're going to be going into Summon Sorceress, which will allow you to target and special summon something. And now because Mike's was special summoned, you get an additional normal. So now additional normal for Heavy Mech Support Armor, and then Heavy Mech Support Armor's effect allows you to special summon a Light Union monster from your graveyard. So special summon the B because it'll allow you to plus and get an extra piece. And then you're going to link 3. And you're going to go into the Summon Sorceress, and then you're going to trigger your B because remember you brought it back. So now B is going to allow you to search. So you search. I like to search for A, but it doesn't really matter as long as you have a piece in your hand. And then from here you use Summon Sorceress and target Mike's. And now you special summon your Galaxy Soldier. So now you can see you have 2 level 5 machines on the board. You overlay, you go right into Nova, and then right into Infinity, and then on top of that you have A, B, and C. So you banish your A, B, and C. You go right into Buster, and you also have a discard out. You have a discard outlet for Busters. So you end with 1 disruption in the form of Buster and 1 disruption / negate in the form of Cyber Dragon Infinity, and you only needed 3 cards in order to perform this combo. So that's like I said, a pretty basic ABC combo that you guys can perform if you're playing this version. I honestly think this version with the Symphonic Warriors is really strong. I think it's probably one of the more consistent versions in my personal opinion. I really like the way this particular variant plays. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. You know, if you like this deck profile, you know, just you know, let me know. I really appreciate any views you guys give us. You know, we've been kind of slacking on content lately only because it's getting nicer out and I've been out skateboarding, so it's kind of tough to film when the guy with the camera is out using the camera for something else. But either way, guys, I really appreciate all the views you guys give us. Rate, comment, subscribe. Eric here at TeamEccenTrick, and I'm signing out. Rate and subscribe, leave your comments and ideas in the comment section below, and don't hesitate to give us respectful suggestions on content you want to see. Eric on behalf of the team saying take care, and TeamEccenTrick out.